She was like, oh. Into the ice sphere. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this last fight you just can't not win. Shiva cannot be captured. If only. Oh, the summons I almost never use. Dark summons are so awesome. Damn it. These summons are also as strong as the ones that you have. So Bahamut was only the only like real threat, technically. Oh, I forgot to do Ifrit first. Not possessed again. One left. Didn't expect to beat this in the first half hour. I guess we'll move on to Star Ocean. Not like I don't want to play it. Come on. Dead. Here it comes. The all-powerful Yevon.
Everyone, this is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is,
Goodbye.
after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
I'm a summon, technically.
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
Warren's like,
I know it's selfish,
you know, me too.
but this is my story.
Skill. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, she has zombie. No? Really? Weird. Is it Orin that has it? I wonder what I can steal from it. Nothing. Really? Curaga? Oh, zombie attack's right fucking there. So, fun thing, he's very susceptible to zombie. So you just zombie and Phoenix down the final boss. Not like you can lose anyways, because everybody's got auto life. Sealed in the pagodas. For how long, we know not. Why are you even watching the sky? You have no clue what's happening. Ah, the Aurochs. Aw, the guy with the big hat. I haven't seen you in ages. Oh yes, Valfor. I was like, what is this? Now they all get to turn to stone and finally go to sleep. He's like, yay, nap time. Woo! It's only been forever that I've been awake. Now to send everyone. Goodbye, Sir Orin.
Don't stop.
But
It's all right.
It's time for me to go.
It's been long enough.
I've been dead for so long.
This is your world now.
Make of it what you will. Come on now. Time to get to the sadness. I didn't have anima. I was like, wow, is this what fireworks are? It's kind of crazy because it sounds like ominous music, like bad things are happening. Bahamut, Ixion, Shiva, Valfor, Ifrit. I think that was Bahamut and Anima. They may all finally rest. He's like, well, shit.
have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Xanarkand. Goodbye.
Hey!
We're gonna see you again!
And none of them can say his name. All for the fact that he's the only person you can name. Now that I think about it, out of most of the Final Fantasies that I've played and can really remember the end of right now, this is the only one that's got, like, not really a happy ending. Like, yes, they beat Sin 100%. Like, that's great. That's awesome. But, like, there's no, like, happily ever after, I guess. Which, don't get me wrong, I think is great writing for it, because it's like, it doesn't always end with everything being okay. Like, like when I think back to Legend of Dragoon, when, like, one of the first 3 characters you get ends up dying and replaced by somebody else. And it's just like, yeah, like that's the kind of thing that should happen on adventures like these. Like, everything's like, these are hard times. Like, it's not always going to be the fact that, like, boom, everything turns out the perfect way it should be. Everybody survives in the end. I feel like more games should kind of end that way, where, like, bad things happen. You're like, it's not coming. It's not coming, dear. Whistle all you want.
Yuna, it's time.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams.
You would also think with the way this ended,
friends.
where she did something so, like, crucial for this world, she'd be, like,
Now,
elevated to
things
such
finally
a high standard.
now, Spira is ours
Especially
again.
after, like, you know, finding the church's corruption.
Working
The
together.
church has been keeping this thing going forever. We decided
Now we
not to
can make
try and figure out a
New
way
homes
to,
for
you know,
ourselves
fix this.
and new dreams.
We just
Although
figured out it was a cycle and decided
dreams
to,
will
you
be
know,
hard.
go with it, regardless
We
of
have
how many
lots of time.
sacrifices and people that were killed.
Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us. So let's start out today. Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams left for Never forget them.
Sometimes I wonder, like, well, not sometimes, all of the times I wonder, like, how long are these journeys actually? Like, how, like, because obviously, like, if it went by even, like, the time you put into some of these games, like, you could put 100 or so hours into, like, a game or whatever, and it's just like, there's no way, like, the time it actually took for the journey there was actually 100 and some hours, like, especially when they end up, like, developing, like, feelings and friendships like they do. Because it's like, oh, I traveled with somebody for, like, a couple of days, and we just saved the world. It's like, you know, he died. It really, like, don't get me wrong, like, if you traveled for, like, 3 or 4 days with somebody to try and, like, save the world, and, like, one of them died, you'd be upset, but it wouldn't be like, you know, you've fallen in love with them in the 3 days that you've been out there to, like, that extent. But, like, you'd be like, well, that person was, like, alright, like, they were, like, I enjoyed being around them for the time that they were there, but like, how do you learn enough in, like, say, like, 150 hours, or, like, you know, less, because, like, some of these games can be beaten in a lot less time. It was like, you know, say, like, you beat the game in 40 hours, like, how can you, like, learn enough about a person in just those 2 days when, like, there's so much going on? Like, don't get me wrong, obviously, like, these journeys don't just take 2 days, because, like, you know, there's a wedding thing, and they're traveling to all these temples, and, like, there's the sleeping and stuff like that. But it would be interesting to get, like, an actual, like, timeline. It's kind of like different animes and stuff like that, where it's like, oh my god, like, that took forever. And then it's like, no, man, like, that was, like, only 6 months. It's like, what do you mean 6 months? Like, that was, like, it was, like, a couple of years, right? I was like, no, it was not. Like, when you think of, like, things like One Piece, like, there's over 1,100 episodes, but it's like not nearly as much time has passed as what you think it has. Kind of like when you look back at, like, I guess, like, the Frieza Goku fight on Namek, where it's like the planet's about to explode in 5 minutes, like five minutes, and then it's like 8 episodes of a fight. But, like, you know, like, obviously when you watch it and stuff, you realize they're fighting in, like, super speed. So it's like, yeah, like, it's super speed, so, like, all of these conversations are in, like, ridiculous speed, which kind of seems even funnier if they're, like, fighting that fast and talking that fast. Like, even just the talking part, like, they could be floating in midair, and, like, a normal person would be like, oh my god, they're floating, this is crazy, and then all of a sudden it's like, what are those sounds? Like, and it's like, sounds? What do you mean? It's like, that weird humming sound, because obviously they're also talking to each other in super speed, otherwise just the conversations they had would be over fucking the 5 minutes. Global voice actor. Producer junior. Oh, junior voice actor. Never mind. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, some of these timelines are like, well, no, all of these timelines are ridiculously skewed. I'd love to see, like, one of these, like, games or, like, anime or something like that, like, actually go by, like, the actual timeline of what's going on. Like, something happens in a day, like, it's a day. Like, there's not, like, jumping back and forth. Like, obviously, it would be really, really hard, I find, to keep somebody, like, so invested if you were doing that, because, like, to and, like, don't get me wrong, I don't expect them to do, like, 24 hours like an actual 24-hour, like, episode or something like that, or, like, break it up into like 24 episodes for a 24-hour period or whatever, but like one episode is one day. So by the time you get to the end of everything like that, that's the end of the day, that's the episode. So like anything that wasn't I guess let me think. Anything that wasn't like actually finished off that day would still have to be, looked at, right? Love when weird people follow me. Here we go. And there's things like this that happen. Like,